Guys, it's me, Jedi. So guys, this is a topic you guys have been waiting for a long time. So it's the whole Portland riots and the whole Portland protests and the things that have been going on there. And a lot of great things have been going on in Portland, don't get me wrong with that at all. But we've also had so many looters and basically thugs, according to President Trump, who have pretty much just been destroying the whole city and just taking it into a whole state of havoc. So we're going to really talk about that, guys. We're going to just dive straight into it. I'm not going to give you guys too much about it because I really want to make a part 2 to this after we kind of sort things out there, because right now it's at the peak. So of course we know that it's going to be all over the place. So once it all settles down, I'll give you guys another update. But for now, I'll give you guys a quick introduction about what's going on with the Portland protests. So let's go. All right. So guys, let's just start off with the super basic stuff. I'm not in any way against the Portland riots. And if I'm against anything, it's definitely the looting and the protesting. But the peaceful protests that have been going on there, with people just walking, straight down, and that they've just been walking through the streets and just protesting, I'm totally cool with that. I think that's a perfect idea. But the minute you start throwing stuff, the minute you start vandalizing and hurting other people and breaking the law, it's no longer a protest. It's pretty much at that point like a violent outbreak, and we can't really tolerate that too much, especially in America, considering the fact that we actually have to follow the law. And there are many people who say that, okay, this is the freedom of expression and we should be able to do whatever we want and we could just say our words, peacefully. But it's pretty much there in the law that you must do it peacefully, and the minute you throw stuff, it's no longer peaceful, so it's no longer a protest. So that's completely put aside now. Now, let's look at the two sides, what they're saying. Of course, we have the Democratic side with Joe Biden, and then we have the Republican side with President Trump. So, with the Democratic side, what they think it's actually they don't think it's a big deal. Because, of course, the Democrats never think that the rioting and looting and protesting is a big deal, because they support it. And they actually want it to happen, because the more that it happens now, the more of a gateway it's going to make for President Trump to be pushed out of office, because they're just going to point to it saying that, okay, we've had all these riots and stuff against him, and so we must actually support them, and we have to push him out of office, because only then the Democrats can gain power. And if we jump to the Republican side, of course, they are against this because they don't want anything to happen to America, because right now they're in control. And of course, President Trump is completely against all riots and all protests of all sorts. He supports peaceful protesting, or so he says, but pretty much he's against all that kind of stuff, and he basically just believes in America being America again. But a weird thread that a lot of people have been saying, whether it be Democrats or Republicans or middle parties, what they've been saying is that President Trump's whole journey to go to office is being stopped by many of these little things, because they don't want him to be re-elected again. And with all these protests going on, with all these other things going on, it's pretty much well known by many people that a lot of Democratic people are the ones who are doing this just to make it look like under President Trump's presidency things are looking bad. But at the end of the day, guys, if President Trump figures this all out, and if we start focusing on the virus more than spreading it through the protests, I think we'll be in a perfect place. And guys, stay tuned for more updates on the Portland protests and what exactly is going on. I will come back to you guys with the part 2. I'll let you know exactly what actually goes on. I'll completely break it down. Right now, it's all over the place with people just fighting and throwing, and it's just everywhere, and the news channels are just going crazy. So once everything settles down and we kind of have a good idea of what exactly happened, I'll give you guys a quick conclusion, and this will be the introductory video to that. Guys, stay tuned for more. Subscribe and like my videos, all of them. And if you subscribe, you'll get a new video every single day. And when you're bored and you're quarantined, you can watch my channel and you can feel happy. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.